Hello. This is AJT500 slash Time to Track 98 slash Eloise Wonderwise slash Helo slash Erasmus Cake Heart. And this is the Helogs for June 2026. If you're new to the series, this is my candid talking section that I have at the end of every month where I just talk about what went on in the gacha games that I played for the month, which is right now only Granblue. Um, so this one's going to be a pretty short one. If you watched the last Helogs or if you've been around in general with me, you know that I've been very busy this past month, so I haven't had a lot of time to play Granblue like I normally do. So yeah, we'll get into why that is right now. So bring up my notepad. So 0 sands, 1 bar this month. I've been getting cooked like really hard for a couple months on like host bars. I feel like the game can tell when my desire for bars is there because it starts giving me a whole bunch of bars and I farm a lot more, but I've just not really been in it for the bars lately, so they just haven't been giving me host bars, and I just haven't been running sand raids in general. So I didn't even buy my whatchamacallit, my like the artifact reroll pack. I didn't buy it for June. This time I'm actually sitting at I think 45 sands. I decided since I knew I wasn't going to be able to farm but so many sands this month, I would just let myself off. And I would just keep the sands because we may need them for Evoker Transcendent. Well, we probably will need them for Evoker Transcendent. So I was like, I'll just keep the higher number. I don't really need the artifact rerolls anyway. So maybe I'll start buying them again this month. We'll see. The big thing for this month though was Kefka. So this is a side tangent from Granblue, but if you were around the stream for pretty much the first like 2 weeks of the month, I was doing the Kefka Ultimate Raid on Final Fantasy XIV. I've been kind of talking about this for a while. I knew it was going to take a decent amount of time, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Just 2 weeks, 2 weeks of pretty much outside of like the whole first week we were off, so we were just spamming the fight constantly. Then the second week we went back to work, but pretty much it was like go to work, come home, get on the game, and do that until like that second week Saturday when we finally beat it. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much it. That just took a lot of time, like I said it was gonna take. So, yeah. But thanks everyone for watching and hanging out with that. I know a lot of people, they come for like the Granblue, the gotcha stuff, but there were a decent amount of people that were around for Kefka this time, so you got to see the prison sentence of Kefka prison for I don't even know how many days it was. Whatever like 2 weeks is. Like 13 days, I think, or 12. Yeah, I think it was 13 days. I think it was 13 days. So yeah. But anyway, so that was pretty much the whole start of the month. Um Bought Blazing Mistral illustrious video, so I am now at this many illustrious weapons right now. In this tweet you can see that I need 169 moons to get all the rest of them. If we go to my moon stash right now, I've actually gotten more moons since that screenshot. I'm now at 250. So technically right now I could buy Murcielago, which is probably going to be the next one, fully upgrade Murcielago, and also I could upgrade Shishio, but I'd still need the other 143 to actually buy Shishio in the first place. But yeah, so the illustrious ticket that came out was very, very helpful. My goal, if you guys don't know, a long running goal has been I want to become a statistic on one of the stream things. I want to be one of the only people that has all the weapons transcended, and hopefully I can finish that by the time they take the tally for the anniversary of next year, which we're pretty on track, to be honest. We're pretty on track. That illustrious ticket helped out a lot. So that's really good. Also another shout out to my holding. If you don't know, I was pretty much I was in a position where I could have bought all the illustrious at the end of last year going into this year to become a statistic for this year. But I said, actually I'm just going to hold on to my moons because just on the off chance they either do something with illustrious weapons or they have a new series. I was sitting on like 600 going on 700 moons at the time. So that's the reason why, like in this screenshot, or not this screenshot, in this screenshot, literally every single one of these weapons that I have already, they're all fully transcended already. And again, I could literally buy Murcielago right now and fully transcend that one too. So the only one that I'm really missing is Shishio. Um, So yeah, masterful play. Masterful play. I've done really good for myself on this game by hoarding a lot of stuff. I try and think about a lot of stuff like future sight wise when it comes to that. So I'm glad that I did that because I feel like I'm very ahead in terms of the Transcendence game. And I was already really ahead because I whale so much, so I already had a lot more illustrious than most people. So yeah, really good on that. I'm very happy with how I held out for that. I also made the illustrious video, which is this other screenshot. So I made an updated tier list after Transcendence. I'm still pretty much feeling this Transcendence tier list. I don't think I've really changed a lot. I know a lot of people have seen the light of the Blazing Mistral. Also, thanks for the positive feedback on the post Guild War Ramble. I decided to make a little skit. If you don't know about the skit, it's based off of an old King of Lightning video, who is an anime manga reviewer. And he had an old video called Kakashi Sucks that he had been hyping up for 50 years. And then pretty much when it finally came out, he had a little bit where he said, actually, Kakashi's the best written character ever. He's super good, blase, blase. And then he came out at the end and he's like, no, actually, Kakashi still sucks. So I said this like a month ago. I said that I was gonna, if Blazing Mistral did indeed come out on top, I was gonna be not only really annoying, but I was gonna try and remake that video, which is what I did in the post Guild War Ramble. So again, thanks for all the positive reception on that. I was pretty scared to do that. But I had asked a few people about it, and for the most part, everyone was pretty positive about it. So I trusted them, and it seems like it was worth it because people, no one's bullied me or anything. I was afraid of becoming like a dream or something. So yeah, that's good. But anyway, yeah, I still pretty much hold fast to this list. I think this is still pretty up to date with how I feel about these. Maybe Ura could go up to A potentially, just because the only real issue with Ura is the entry trigger thing. But to be honest, I'm okay with this. I'm fine with this. So anyway, moving on. So various hunting testing. So I had this. Pretty much I was just testing, since now that hunting has the skill nuke, I was trying to test out new keys and such. I think for the longest time, most people have assumed the auto key was the best key. So that one kind of already led me down the right path. But my real question was Sagacity or Extremity better? And I feel like Sagacity is better, which is also good because we want to use Sagacity for Andromeda and Earth anyway. So yeah. If you want to watch that video, it's already on the YouTube channel. It's from a little while back. Also did some tests on Leviathan Mare, blew him out of the freaking water. That Leviathan Mare time is disgusting. It's crazy how far we have come since my Leviathan Mare rant like 2 years ago, I think at this point. It's crazy how much I've been able to cut that down that time since that rant. Also gotten lower on Esoteric, but the team just hasn't really changed on Esoteric, so I haven't really done anything with it. You just literally do more damage with the Mocker or Rhine Lich team with hunting. You pretty much just do more damage, so it's just a little bit safer. But there's no real new characters in Earth to really push Esoteric faster, so I haven't really made a video on it. So yeah, that's pretty much various hunting testing. I also ranted a bit. I don't have this on here, but I ranted a bit about Andromeda with Stella. If you want to see that, it's somewhere on my Twitter from the last like 2 days. Pretty much, I just think Stella is a terrible mechanic on Andromeda. It just doesn't do anything. It's really freaking bad. So I don't know if they're ever going to change anything with it, but it just sucks. It just sucks. Guild Wars, so I don't have my results anywhere. I think honestly I could probably go back to the page, but I already did the post Guild War Ramble anyway. If you care about my Unite and Fight stuff, you can just go there. But as you can see, I got a Sunstone as per usual. But yeah, Guild War happened. So yeah, between Guild War and Kefka, my month got really eaten. So there wasn't a lot to really do, to be honest. And then lastly, Megan Mari Spark. So this was like yesterday. Thank God I got Europa on the way to Megan Mari, because I really didn't want to spark that banner more than once. Because I want to save for stuff like Bleach, for new Grands, for all the summer seasonals that we're going to get. So I'm really glad that I got Europa on the way. But yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest, for this month. Again, it was mostly just Guild War and Kefka and a little bit of illustrious stuff in the middle, because those happen. So goals going forward, honestly, probably just play Endless Ragnarok and vibe. That's pretty much it. To be honest, I'll probably get into the swing of things a little bit more and start farming sands and bars going forward this month. But I do need to say too, I am going to be going to Anime Expo like tomorrow. So I'll be gone for like a week. I'll still be around on like Twitter and YouTube comments, I guess, and Discord, but I probably won't be streaming for like a week probably until I get back. So yeah, I'm not dead. I'm not dead, but yeah, I'll be at Anime Expo for a week. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this Helogs. We'll get back into the swing of things going into summer. Summer stream will be coming up soon, so we'll look forward to that. Also, we know that Light Guild Wars is coming up soon, so get back into the swing of doing stuff for Light Guild Wars as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Helogs. Not a lot to say. Also did the little mini pre-Guild War Rambo by myself. That goes back to olden days when I did it without a guest. I will try and get another guest for Light Guild War. But yeah, again, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the support as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.